Hello, neighbors. We have reached the last quarter of 2023. The home run stretch is filled with growth points, goal attainment, rich manifestation energy. And speaking on manifestation, if you haven't purchased 44 Ways to Manifest yet, head over to the Amazon store and drop it in your cart now. It's an adult picture book filled with simple ways to incorporate manifesting on a daily basis. The book is a gem, not because I wrote it, but I have really seen how just by adding super simple manifesting techniques to your day, how it positively improves the lives of myself and others. The link will be in the description. With that said, welcome to your reading. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. All right, let's get into the reading and see what the last quarter of 2023 has in store for you and how you can use the influence to manifest your goals and aspirations. October starts off with active energy. There is something you want but may not have all the resources to get it right away. There may be situations where you will have to negotiate, whether it's a contract, car price, or wanting to attain a e-commerce business. When we don't have everything we need to get what we want, we have to negotiate and or barter. You may feel frustrating doing something you don't want to do. I will say this though, don't borrow what you can't pay back, and don't offer what you don't have. Shoot your shot to get what you want, and if it doesn't go your way, know it wasn't your time, but your time will come. In October, there is potential to iron out some money issues. There could be a feeling of enlisting help, and that's cool and all, but if you're feeling overwhelmed and are requesting help, there could be a propensity to do and say whatever you need because you just want to get yourself straight. Just remember, the ones that are willing to help you check for you. So again, if you're selling a dream, think about how that will reflect on you and the bonds that you've created. October starts off with a few growth points. While the last quarter of 2023 has quite a few growth points in preparation for 2024. But trust me, there are some really blessed energy to balance it out. So right now, I'm going to highlight another growth point, which is Mars square Pluto happening in your 8th and 11th house. So there is a super awareness in you that you are fighting through. This could be a painful memory, a disconnected partner, dealing with debt, or a partner that is causing you debt. This has a ripple effect on how you relate to your circle. It can cause you to withdraw from the groups you share a commonality with. It can also transform your goals and aspirations. Whatever it is that you're trying to repress will need to be confronted so the healing journey can begin, or it's just going to continue to affect your social life, your friend circle, your aspirations, and achievement. And let's not forget, it can affect your bag, and we don't want that to happen. On October 13th, Mars enters your 9th house, bringing you a nice relief where you're ready for an adventure, to connect with people that can actually teach you something, guide you. You're acting in a way that reflects a new perspective, and this is what you need to get your goals back on track, to solidify your standing within a collective, meaning your friend group, passion groups, any associate and affiliations that you choose, not forced, but choose to be a part of. You can really get in there and find your footing and lend a really valuable know-how that only you have the ability to do. On October 14th, the solar eclipse in Libra is happening in your 8th house, and it will be an emotional time where it will present you with the time and space for healing whatever it is that is burdening your psyche. This is not an in and out energy. It will linger around you, granting you many opportunities to seek the pathway to healing so you can tap into your whole self, not just for yourself, but for others that love you. 2 weeks later, the eclipse shows up in Taurus. The lunar eclipse shows up in Taurus, happening in your 3rd house, where it can remove communication blockages that have been occurring between you, your siblings, neighbors, cousin, and peer mates. This can also bring light to a contract that has no business being signed, but on the flip side could bring a closer contract and negotiations where you finally are content with the terms and decide to sign. On the same day as the eclipse, you will notice that the energy can facilitate peaceful situations and resolution between family, friends, neighbors that are your age mates. While this is cool, you are on a journey really to expand your mind and think differently. You want new and fresh energy coming for you. You want to heal the baggage that has been weighing you down. You are very aware that you may want peace with certain people, but you no longer want to engage in the same way of thinking as them. It doesn't mean they are lesser, just means you are growing past that ideology and they are just not there yet. In November, your journey towards enlightenment consists of research and guidance and can place you with a mentor of sorts. The energy you're putting into your quest can have people feeling some kind of way, which totally shifts the dynamic of your relationship. And it will first be seen in the way you all communicate with each other. On November 17th, we have Mars in Scorpio, trine Neptune in Pisces, which is retrograde. So you're breaking free from old psychological patterns, which is a theme for you. Not only does your mind begin to heal, confirmation biases start to be dismantled, and now the way you show up to the world is also starting to shift. You are more knowing and ethereal, firm, but not like you have a chip on your shoulder. The inner work you're doing shines through. November 21st, we have Mars in Scorpio, sextile Pluto in Capricorn. So your friend circle has been going through a massive transformation. This can be due to how they handled you and how you handled them. Regardless, some things need to be destroyed for something more powerful. It's like a teenager. They have a bike they love. The bike gets destroyed and they're sentimental and they're sad. But then they get a car, something that will prove to be more powerful and efficient. This is what the energy wants to realize for you. The work you are putting in, the research, the connections, the forming of new networks brings powerful and important people into your atmosphere that will bring something different but useful to your journey. By the end of November, Mars shifts to your 10th house. This energy has a potential to have you airing out your grievances. Be mindful of your impulses and who you're talking to. Those in authority may not take kindly to how you act, even if the reason you're acting out is justified. Don't allow how you handle grievances to block you from the advancements you desire. Now we get to December and we start the month with nothing major happening to you, but you experience an energy of, oh, just give me a break. Mars in Sagittarius in conjunct Jupiter in Taurus retrograde. So it can be something as simple as fighting for what you want in your career front, but then getting around your siblings or peers and having a miscommunication that blew up more than it should be. The little pile-ons in different areas may seem like nothing is going right, but it's just mental. Keep that in mind around this time. Mercury retrogrades for the last time in 2023. It starts in Capricorn and ends Sagittarius. So for you, it starts to retrograde in your 11th house and ends in your 10th. So looking at your goals and asking yourself, is this something you still want to accomplish? Is there something that is more valuable to you that you would like to add to your list? This is also time to reflect on your friendships and reevaluate what all parties bring to the table. Same with your career direction. Is your career direction making you happy? Do you like your managers? Do you like the authority figures involved? How can you put the adventure back into your professional journey? Now we move on to December 21st, and Mars in Sagittarius is in conjunct Uranus in Taurus, which is retrograde. The energy around this time will ease a bit where it comes to your reputation and feeling the need to defend it by being competitive. However, while the tension is not present, there could be weird communication where it just feels different and you feel like something is up. Don't jump the gun and assume, just observe, then act. So we get to the end of 2023. On December 28th, Mars in Sagittarius squares Neptune in Pisces. You're going to feel like you're at a crossroads, feeling like you are confined by your reputation or the reputation opposed on you. Confined by your duties, confined by the restriction of your career. You yearn and desire more free will, more freedom to do the things that you dream of instead of contributing to the dreams of others. There was maybe a disillusionment that makes you realize the power you thought you had within this confinement wasn't real. Now here you are at a crossroads, and it's forcing you to do something or risk living in a shitty fantasy world. This brings us to the end of your reading. Again, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below about the energy you encountered so far in 2023, the progress you've made, and the progress that you are going to make. Don't forget to grab your copy of 44 Ways to Manifest to set you up to manifest your best life in 2024. And until then, flow with the energy and take every blessing and opportunity the universe has in store for you. Peace and prosperity to you, and we'll chat soon.